I want you to think about something for a moment. Have you ever been in a place where everything felt normal? Comfortable? Safe? Maybe it was your home. Maybe your job. Maybe somewhere you had been 100 times before. And you thought to yourself, I thought it was safe. But what if that thought was the last mistake you ever made? Because in tonight's stories, safety was only an illusion. Each of these people believed nothing bad could happen to them. And every single one of them was wrong. These are 7 true stories that start the same way, but end in ways you won't forget. So before we go any further, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling us where you're watching from. We love knowing how far these stories travel. Now, turn the lights down, get comfortable, and listen carefully. Because the first story begins with a place that felt safer than anywhere else on earth. I thought my home was safe. My name is Mark. And this story is real. When this happened, I was 29 years old. I lived alone. Small house. Very quiet area. That house was not new. But it was clean. Peaceful. No noise. No problems. I always say this to people. I thought my home was the safest place in my life. Every night was same. Come from work. Eat food. Watch TV. Sleep. Nothing strange. Nothing scary. That night also started same. It was Tuesday. Normal day. I was tired. I ate dinner around 9 p.m. After dinner, I locked the door. Checked windows. Everything closed. I sat on sofa. TV was on. Volume low. I felt relaxed. I remember thinking. Finally. I am safe here. Outside was very quiet. No cars. No people. Only night sound. Around 11:30 p.m., I heard something. It was very small sound. Click. That's it. Not loud. Not scary. At first, I ignored it. Old house makes sound. I know this. I said to myself. It is nothing. I continued watching TV. Few minutes later. Click. Again same sound. I stopped moving. This time my heart beat little fast. Still I tried to stay calm. I said. Maybe fridge. Maybe pipe. I muted TV. House became silent. Too silent. Then I noticed something. The sound was not random. It was coming again and again. Same time gap. Same sound. Every 30 seconds. Click. My stomach felt tight. I stood up slowly. I didn't turn on light. I don't know why. I just didn't. I walked few steps. The sound was coming from hallway. The hallway goes to bedroom. My bedroom. I stopped walking. Then suddenly. The sound stopped. No click. No noise. Only silence. And inside that silence. I heard breathing. Very slow. Very calm. Not my breathing. Someone else. Very close. My mouth became dry. My hands shaking. I wanted to run. But my legs didn't move. I whispered very slowly. Hello. No answer. Only breathing. Then something happened. The hallway light turned on. I did not touch switch. The light just turned on. And at the end of hallway. Someone was standing. A man. Tall. Dirty clothes. No shoes. He looked at me. And he smiled. That smile was wrong. Very wrong. He spoke in soft voice. I thought you will sleep early today. My brain stopped. I didn't understand. Who is he? Why he is inside my house? I stepped back. He took one step forward. That was enough. I turned and ran. I didn't take phone. I didn't take keys. I opened front door and ran outside. I was screaming. My feet were bare. Cold road. I didn't care. I just ran. Neighbor lights turned on. Someone shouted. Police was called. I sat on ground shaking. I couldn't speak. When police came, they searched house. They found the man. He was hiding in my closet. Inside my bedroom. Police asked him questions. Later they told me something that made me sick. That man was inside my house for 3 days. 3 days. He was living there. Sleeping in day. Coming out at night. Using my bathroom. Watching me. Learning my routine. Waiting. Police said there was small space behind closet wall. He was hiding there. I never noticed. I never checked. Because I thought my home was safe. After that night, I never slept there again. I moved out. Even today, I check doors many times. Sometimes I still hear click sound in my head. And I remember that smile. I learned one thing from this. The most dangerous place can look the most safe. I thought the job was safe. My name is Daniel. This story happened 2 years ago. At that time, I needed job. Badly. Money problem. Rent problem. Life problem. So when I got this job, I was happy. Very happy. The job was night security guard. Small factory. Outside city. Nothing special. Owner said. Only watch cameras. Nothing happened here. Very safe place. I asked him many times. Any danger? Any problem? He smiled. No. This place is dead at night. I believed him. Because I needed money. First night was normal. I reached at 10 p.m. Factory gate closed. Lights on. There were cameras everywhere. One small office room. Chair. Table. Monitor. I sat down. I thought. This is easy job. I thought it was safe. Outside was dark. Very dark. Factory was surrounded by trees. No sound. No wind. Only insects. Around midnight, I saw movement on camera. Camera number 4. Back side of factory. I leaned forward. Zoomed camera. It was a person. Standing near fence. Not moving. Just standing. I felt strange. I spoke to myself. Maybe drunk man. Maybe lost. I ignored. After few minutes, I checked again. He was closer. Inside factory area now. Fence was still locked. I didn't see him climb. I didn't see gate open. He was just inside. My heart beat fast. I picked walkie-talkie. But no one else was on duty. Only me. I stood up. I turned on outside lights. Bright light covered area. No one there. Empty. Camera still showed movement. But my eyes saw nothing. I sat back slowly. I told myself. Camera error. Old system. But my hands were cold. At 1:30 a.m., power went off. Total darkness. Monitors black. Lights gone. Only emergency red light inside office. I felt fear. I tried phone. No signal. I stood near door. Then I heard sound. Footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Coming closer. Inside factory. I locked office door. Footsteps stopped. Then knock. Very soft knock. Not angry. Not loud. Just. Knock, knock. I didn't answer. I didn't breathe. Then voice came. Male voice. Calm voice. Daniel, open the door. My blood froze. I never told my name to anyone here. Never. I stepped back. I whispered. Who are you? Voice answered. You watch me on camera. My legs weak. I looked at black monitor. Nothing. Then something scratched door. Long scratch. Like nail. Slow. Painful sound. I started crying. I don't know why. I was adult man. But fear broke me. I shouted. Go away. Suddenly everything stopped. No sound. No scratch. No voice. Silence again. Minutes passed. Felt like hours. Then power came back. Lights on. Monitors on. I checked all cameras. Nothing. No person. No movement. I unlocked doors slowly. Outside was empty. Too empty. I finished shift sitting inside, shaking. Morning came. I went to owner. I told him everything. His face changed. He didn't smile. He looked scared. He said. You saw him? I said. Yes. Owner sat down. He told me truth. 5 years ago, a guard died here. Night shift. He was locked inside. Power cut. No help. He screamed whole night. No one heard. In morning, they found him dead. Door scratched from inside. They never found who locked him. Owner said. After that, guards quit. One by one. I quit same day. I never did night job again. Sometimes at night, I hear knock in my dreams. Soft knock. And voice saying my name. I learned one thing. Not every safe job is really safe. I thought the house was safe. My name is Sarah. This story happened when I moved to new city. I was alone. No family there. No friends. I needed cheap house. I found one. Very cheap. Too cheap. Small house. 1 floor. Old but clean. Owner was old woman. She smiled a lot. She said. Very quiet area. No crime. Very safe. I asked her. Why rent is so low? She said. No reason. Just old house. I believed her. Because I needed house. I thought it was safe. First week was okay. House was silent. Too silent. No neighbor noise. No dog. No children. At night, silence felt heavy. But I told myself. This is good. One night, I heard sound. From kitchen. Small sound. Like spoon touching plate. I thought. Mouse. I didn't check. Next night, sound again. This time, footsteps. Slow footsteps. Inside house. I froze. I listened. Footsteps stopped outside my bedroom. Door handle moved. Slow. Very slow. But door didn't open. I stayed still. Next morning, I checked. Nothing moved. Everything same. Kitchen clean. No sign. I laughed at myself. Fear only, I said. Third night. I woke up at 3 a.m. Cold feeling. Like someone watching. I opened eyes. Door was open. I always close door. Always. I sat up. I looked at hallway. Dark. But darker shape inside dark. Like person standing. Not moving. Just standing. I whispered. Hello. Shape moved back. Disappeared. I turned on light. Hallway empty. I didn't sleep again. Next day, I asked neighbor. Old man next door. I said. Is this area safe? He looked at me strange. He said. You live in that house? I said yes. He became quiet. Then he said. That house should stay empty. I asked why. He didn't answer. He closed door. Fear started growing inside me. Next night, I put chair against bedroom door. I locked it. I slept with light on. Around 2:40 a.m., I heard breathing. Not mine. Slow breathing. Close. Inside room. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. Breathing came closer. Near my ear. Then whisper. Very low. Why you close door? I screamed. I jumped. Light flickered. Breathing gone. Door still locked. Chair still there. I cried whole night. In morning, I went to owner. Old woman. I told her everything. Her smile disappeared. She said. You hear him? I said. Who? She said. My son. My heart stopped. She told me truth. Her son lived there. He was sick in mind. He believed house was alive. He talked to walls. One night, he locked himself inside room. He never came out. They found him dead after days. But sometimes. She said softly. He still come back. I left house same day. I never took my bags. I never went back. Till today, when I sleep, I close door. But sometimes. I still hear breathing. And whisper asking. Why you close door? I thought it was safe. I was wrong. I thought the road was safe. My name is Kevin. This story happened last winter. I was driving alone. Long drive. From one city to another. Night time. Google Map showed one short road. Forest road. Map said. Save 40 minutes. I was tired. I said to myself. Why not? I thought it was safe. Road was empty. No cars. No lights. Only my car light. Trees on both sides. Very tall trees. Like walls. Radio was on. Low sound. Suddenly radio noise came. Static sound. Then voice. Not music. Voice said. Slow down. I thought radio problem. I turned radio off. Road became silent. Too silent. After few minutes, I saw a sign. Old sign. Broken. It said. Do not stop. I laughed. Who put sign like that? I continued driving. Then car engine light came on. Car started shaking. I slowed. Then car stopped. In middle of road. No signal. No network. I tried start car again. Nothing. I stepped out. Cold air. Very cold. Breath smoke. I looked around. Forest was still. No wind. No sound. Then I heard something. Footstep. On leaves. Slow. Heavy. Behind me. I turned. Nothing. I went back inside car. Locked doors. I sat quietly. Then headlights went off. Car inside light only. I felt trapped. Then I saw something ahead. In road. A man. Standing. Very tall. Too tall. No face. Just dark shape. I flashed headlights. He didn't move. I honked. Nothing. Then he lifted his hand. Pointing down. To ground. I don't know why. But I felt strong fear. Like warning. Suddenly car engine started. I didn't think. I pressed gas. Car moved. I passed that thing. Very close. I didn't look sideways. I didn't want to see face. After few minutes, road ended. I reached highway. Lights. Cars. People. I stopped car. My hands shaking. I told police at nearby station. They listened. Then officer said. You drove on Black Pine Road? I said yes. His face changed. He said. Many people stop there. Many never come back. They say road tricks people. Shows fake breakdown. Shows figure. If you stop too long. Road keeps you. I drove whole night. Reached home at morning. I never use shortcut again. Now when I drive at night. And GPS says, faster route. I remember that road. I thought it was safe. I thought the school was safe. My name is Michael. This story happened when I was 16 years old. I was student. Normal student. No troublemaker. No bad habits. Just school, home, sleep. My school was old. Very old building. More than 70 years old. But teachers always said. This school is safe. Best school in area. I believed. Because many students studied there. Nothing bad ever happened, officially. I thought it was safe. One day, our class got new rule. Detention room changed. Now detention was in old basement. Basement was under school. I never went there before. Teacher said. Basement is closed area. But now we use it. That day, I was late to class. Only 5 minutes. Teacher angry. She said. Basement detention. After school. My heart dropped. After school, halls were empty. No noise. No kids. Only cleaning sound far away. Teacher walked me to basement door. Big metal door. Rusty. She opened it. Cold air came out. She said. Sit inside. 1 hour. She closed door. Lock sound. I was alone. Basement light was yellow. Very weak. Room was big. Old desks. Broken chairs. Dust everywhere. I sat. I waited. First 10 minutes, nothing. Then I heard sound. From deeper basement. Like chair moving. Slow drag sound. I stood up. I said. Hello. No answer. Then I heard breathing. Low breathing. Not my own. I felt cold. I thought maybe janitor. I walked few steps. Light flickered. Breathing stopped. Then whisper. From dark corner. Why you here? Voice was child voice. But wrong. Like broken. I answered. Detention. Voice laughed. Soft laugh. Then said. I also wait here. I asked. Who are you? No answer. Light flickered again. Then chair fell. Loud noise. I ran back to door. I knocked. I screamed. No answer. No one heard. Then behind me, footsteps. Running footsteps. Many footsteps. Like many kids running. But basement empty. I closed eyes. I prayed. Then silence. Complete silence. After long time, door opened. Teacher looked angry. She said. Why you shouting? I ran out. I told principal everything. He became very serious. He told me truth. Many years ago. Fire happened in basement. During night class. 5 children trapped. They died. School never told students. Basement was closed. Now reopened. I never got detention again. I passed school. But sometimes, I dream. I am in basement. Kids running. And voice asking. Why you here? I thought it was safe. I was wrong. I thought the hospital was safe. My name is Andrew. This story happened when I was 24 years old. I was working as cleaner. Night shift. In a small hospital. Hospital was old. Very old. But still working. Doctor said. Hospital is safe. Nothing to fear. I believed. Because hospital means help. Hospital means safety. I thought it was safe. My shift started at 11 p.m. My work was simple. Clean hallway. Clean rooms. Clean washrooms. No patients at night. Only emergency ward sometimes. 1 floor was closed. 3rd floor. They told us. Do not go there. Renovation. I never asked why. First weeks were normal. Just silence. Beep sound far away. Smell of medicine. One night, elevator stopped at 3rd floor. By mistake. Door opened. Dark floor. Lights off. Cold air came in. I felt strange feeling. Like sadness. I pressed button fast. Door closed. I told myself. Nothing. But after that night. Things changed. I started hearing sounds. From 3rd floor. At night. Footsteps. Dragging sound. Wheel sound. Like hospital bed moving. But no one was there. I asked nurse. She said. Maybe old pipes. One night, supervisor told me. Clean emergency stairs. Stairs connected to 3rd floor. I was scared. But I needed job. I went. Stairs were dark. Only one bulb. Flickering. As I reached 3rd floor door. I heard crying. Low crying. Woman crying. I froze. I said. Hello. Crying stopped. Door was half open. I pushed little. Inside was dark hallway. Beds covered with sheets. Old equipment. Broken lights. Then I heard whisper. Help me. From one room. I slowly walked. My heart beating loud. Room door open. Inside, one bed. Empty. But sheet moving. Like someone breathing under it. I stood still. Sheet slowly went flat. Then voice again. Why you leave me? I ran. I didn't look back. I ran downstairs. I was shaking. Next day, I asked old doctor. He worked there long time. I told him everything. He sighed. He said. Third floor was old patient ward. Many years ago, there was fire. Night shift. Patients trapped. Some burned. Some suffocated. Hospital hide truth. They closed floor. He said softly. Some patients never left. That night, I quit. But fear did not leave me. Sometimes, when I pass hospital, I hear crying. Asking for help. I thought hospital was safe. I was wrong. I thought the room was safe. My name is Lisa. This story happened when I was 22 years old. I was student. I moved to another city for college. New city. New life. New room. I rented one small room. Inside old house. Landlord said. Very safe. Only girls live here. Quiet place. I liked it. Cheap rent. Near college. I thought it was safe. Room was small. One bed. One window. One cupboard. Nothing special. First few days were normal. I studied. I slept. I cooked small food. At night, house was very quiet. Too quiet. Sometimes I felt alone. But I told myself. This is normal. One night, I woke up suddenly. I don't know why. My heart was beating fast. Room was dark. Street light came from window. I looked around. Everything normal. Then I heard sound. Soft sound. Like breathing. Not my breathing. I stopped breathing. Sound continued. Slow, deep, close. I sat up. Sound came from near cupboard. I whispered. Hello. Sound stopped. I waited. Nothing. I lay down again. Next night, same thing. Breathing sound. This time closer. Near my bed. I turned light on. Nothing there. I laughed nervously. Just fear, I said. But fear stayed. One night, I placed phone camera on record. Facing room. I slept. In morning, I checked video. At 3:17 a.m. Camera caught movement. Cupboard door moved. Slowly. Very slowly. Then shadow. Tall shadow. Standing near my bed. Not touching me. Just standing. Watching. I dropped phone. My hands shaking. I wanted to leave. But landlord said. Nothing wrong. You imagining. I stayed few more days. Big mistake. One night, I woke up. I could not move. My body frozen. I saw something. Sitting on my chest. Dark shape. No face. Heavy. I tried scream. No sound. Then whisper came. I waited long time. Tears came from my eyes. Then suddenly, weight gone. I jumped. Light on. Room empty. Next morning, I packed everything. I left. I never looked back. Later, I searched online. I found news. That room. Many years ago. A girl died there. She was alone. Locked inside. No one hurt her. They said room is safe now. But some rooms. Remember. I thought it was safe. I was wrong. All these stories have one thing same. Every person said one line first. I thought it was safe. But safety is not always real. Sometimes danger hides in quiet places. In jobs, in houses, on roads, in schools, in hospitals. Even in a room where you sleep. These stories are not to scare you only. They are to remind you. Always be careful. Always trust your feeling. If something feels wrong, it is wrong. Take care of yourself. Take care of people you love. And if you like these dark, true, and mysterious stories, subscribe to our channel now, so you never miss the next story from the archives. Thank you for listening. And remember, not everything that feels safe is really safe.